Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with a new episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back for another episode of When I First Heard. And today I'm going to be talking about a song that, first of all, I hope y'all doing good out there. I know it's been a lot going on in the world, okay? Mentally, it can be draining. Life been lifing for everybody, and I feel like that's why I wanted to do like a song that's like relatable and also a bop, of course, and something that's kind of light, but it touches on like your mental and just knowing that it's okay to be who you are. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, that's why I picked this song as well, and I really love this lady voice. I love what she represents. She's so like positive. She's a light in this dark world. Had the chance to interview her for my blog, Cape Breton University, I believe back in 2014 or 2015, and she was just amazing. It wasn't even like an in-person interview. It was over the phone, and I felt her energy. It was just like good energy, and I will always support her. She's going to be in Chicago this Saturday. I'm talking about Ledisi. One of my favorite songs by Ledisi, Pieces of Me. It's a bop. It's a hit. Shout out to Claude, Kelly, and Chuck Harmony, legends. Like, when I tell you I have so much respect for them and their work, I had the opportunity to interview them as well. like, it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago at the City Winery in Chicago, and they were just like so amazing. I really love Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony. Shout out to them. Shout out to their group, the Shandellas. Amazing group. Saw them perform at the City Winery, and them ladies can sing. Not only can they sing, they have some great music. Like, get into the Shandellas, and yeah, check them out. I like to put people like onto like good R&B and just good music, period. But I love R&B and soul, and they are like so amazing. Like, once you hear like one song, you're gonna want to hear another song. I'm just saying. But shout out to Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony and Ledisi. Shout out to you for this beautiful song. Did I say produced by Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony? I think I did, but I'm gonna say it again because they are legends, okay? And released in 2011 off of Ledisi's fifth studio album, Pieces of Me. And the name of the song is Pieces of Me, and it just pulls at my heartstrings because, like I said, I feel like we all can relate, and it's just a beautiful song. So she opened the song with me. I'm not gonna let me stop. I'm not gonna sing, but she opened the song with, "People just don't know what I'm about. They haven't seen what's there behind my smile. There's so much. Let me get this together. There's so much more of me I'm showing now. These are the pieces of me. When it looks like, I'm up, sometimes I'm down. I'm alone, even when people all around. But that don't change the happiness I found. These are the pieces." Do y'all hear that? And it's crazy because I feel like I always start with, and it's crazy because shout out to Mama Tina, but people just don't know what I'm about. And it's like they really don't. People see what you give them. Of course, nobody is giving their full life. Nobody is. We give you what we want to give you on social media, podcasting, whatever. We give what we want you to see. We're not giving you everything. So don't always assume you know everything about everybody, because you don't. Like, seriously. They haven't seen what's there behind my smile. And I feel like that says a lot, because we go into this world but we, present ourselves as happy human beings, even if we're feeling down, out celebrating. Sometimes those people aren't happy. Sometimes we're not happy. It is what it is. We're not happy all the time, but you're gonna put on a smile. And how many times you been out? Let me know. How many times have you been out and you're like minding your business as a black woman and some random guy come up to you and like, oh, you so cute, you need to smile. It's like, child, you don't know how my day been. Let me look how I'm looking, okay? Say something funny, I'll laugh. I guarantee you I'll laugh. But she said there's so much more of me I'm showing now. When it looks like I'm up, sometimes I'm down. And that's the thing, y'all. Some people like be fighting through depression, smiling every day, functional depression, smiling every day and presenting themselves as if everything is okay. And it's like when you look at pictures and social media, Instagram posts, whatever, you would never think certain people are depressed, but they want to show up as if they're okay because some people don't want to bring people down with their burdens and, sad stories. But it's like, you don't know what people are going through. Everybody is fighting a battle that you do not know about. And I feel like that's why it's always good to be kind to people, no matter if they're like a boss, a janitor, fast food worker. Like, you don't know what people go through. And you shouldn't have to know what they go through to treat them right. They're human. I feel like that should be enough. That's always my thing. I don't care what your position is, who you are. If you're a human, I'm going to treat you like a human. I'm not going to degrade you. I'm not going to talk to you smart because I feel like you're beneath me. We are all trying to figure this thing out, okay? But she said I'm alone even with people all around. And I feel like that itself was so deep. Like, to feel like you're alone even when you're surrounded by people, that's a lot to unpack because it's like their presence can't fill you up. And it could be like a good time. You could be having the best time of your life, honey, okay? The best time. But if it's something within you, you're going through something, growing through something, their happiness won't fill you up because you're not happy. And it's okay. But sometimes you need to be around people that are on a higher vibration than you because sometimes that's helpful. You might go back home and be depressed, go cry in your car, but it's like in that moment, you might need that laughter. You might need the jokes, So it's okay. Like, it really is okay. And she said, but that don't change the happiness I found. I'm alone when people are around, but it don't change the happiness. I still got happiness within me, even though I'm fighting through my battles, even though life is life. And it's like, I'm still happy because I'm alive and I know it gets better. I feel like that's my takeaway from this song. It's like, I'm telling you how I feel. Everything is not always okay, but deep down inside, I know it's going to be okay because I got my happiness and it's chances to be happy again. It's the hope for me, okay? And the chorus comes in. She says, so when you look at my face, you got to know what I made of everything, love and pain. These are the pieces of me. She said, like every woman I know, I'm complicated for sure. But when I love too, there's no more. But when I love too, there's no love no more. Let's see. Claude Kelly, Chuck Harmony. When I say these words that y'all wrote, okay, I'm complicated for sure. But no, let me start from the beginning. When you look at my face, you got to know that I'm made of everything, love and pain. And that's true. And that takes me back to, I hate when people feel like, and I say this to a lot of my friends, a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people on social media feel like they can't relate to a person or they can't sympathize with a person unless you're being like in this sad, depressed mode. And then people often go to, oh, I didn't know you were dealing with this. Oh, I didn't know. You wouldn't know. We don't talk like that. You don't know me like that. But I shouldn't have to show you that I'm going through something or growing through something in order for you to treat me right. It's like, Why I gotta be like that? And some people like that. Some people, they will find a way to not like you just because you present yourself as always being good or only posting like your good moments. But sometimes those very same people are fighting battles that you would never know, or you couldn't ever deal with. And that's okay. But it's like, don't fault them for not showing up as being like sad and depressed all the time, because sometimes them, not, I don't want to say pretending, but sometimes them showing up as happy and a functional depressed person, that's helpful for them, their mental. It's not about you. It's like, don't judge people just because you think, oh, they feel like they all that, and whatever, they always seem happy. It's like, you just never know the battles that people are like fighting, like for real. That's the thing with me. They haven't seen what's behind my smile, baby. You don't know what's behind the smile. So I'm laughing to keep them crying, okay? That is a coping mechanism for them. So don't ever think it's like them fronting just to always seem like it's good. It's like, no, baby, I gotta psych myself out, because if I really think about what I'm going through, I'm gonna break down, okay? Melodies from heaven rain down on me, like breaking down, crying. But have grace. Give people grace. Like, seriously, give people grace. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to, I just noticed I went right back up to the verse. You gotta know that I'm made of everything, love and pain. These are the pieces of me. We are all made of love and pain, because had we all only had good experiences in life, only love and just love, strictly love, it's like, I don't want to say it would be boring, but it's like, what is that teaching you? You need both. We need a healthy balance. You learn from love, you learn from pain, and I believe that's the way it works. That's life, like every woman I know, I'm complicated for sure. We are complicated women. We got a right to be. I got a lot to be mad about. Not that shout out to Solange. Not that we're mad. It's just like, women, we go through a lot. You have women birthing babies, women trying to make it in corporate America. We have women being moms, being the village, the head of the household, cooking, cleaning. We have women doing everything, getting like periods, just going through a lot, mood swings, everything. We are complicated, but we have the right to be. Who run the world? Girls, okay? We have that right. She said, but when I love till there's no more. Women love hard. We do. Even if you cross us, deep down inside, there's still going to be some type of love. Because I feel like we're built to be like protectors. So even if people don't mean us well, and sometimes we don't know that they don't mean us well, but in our hearts, we're like natural, like nurturers. So we're not going to like, dismiss you or anything, like ghost you or anything like that. Sometimes if we're fed up, we will. But initially, women are like hard lovers. We love hard. And I feel like men know that. That's why they like try to manipulate women and, try to psych you out. But it's like, we also know our power. Okay. Verse 2, she says, so many colors that make up the woman that you see. A good friend and lover. Anything you want, yes, I can be. I could run the business and make time for fantasy. Okay? So many colors that you see make up the woman. So many colors that make up the woman that you see. A good friend and lover. Anything you want, yes, I can be. Because what? I'm a woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. As Whitney Houston said. As Shaka Khan said. We can give you all of the things. If we feel the love, we can give you everything. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of being a woman. Okay? I can run the business and make time for fantasy. Baby, I can handle the bills. I can go run the errands. And then guess what? I could come back and be the wife. Be your girl. I can do it all because I'm a woman. We do this. Now I'm going to make mistakes from time to time. But in the end, believe that I'm going to fly. Okay, you better come through, Ledisi. No matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Do you understand? Listen. She said I can run a business and make time for fantasy. I'm going to make mistakes from time to time. But in the end, believe that I'm going to fly. No matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right. I'm not going to do it because I'm not Ledisi. But you saying these words with such power, such conviction behind it. I love to see it. I love to hear it. This will always be one of my favorite Ledisi songs because you can break it down and dissect it. And no matter what, you're going to see the beauty within these words and the way she projected. And she delivered this song. It's to be studied. I feel like nobody can deliver a song like Ledisi, Marsha Ambrosius, Jasmine Sullivan, and Beyonce. Like, seriously. They have a way of delivering. They have a way. Ari Lennox, too. Ari Lennox, they have a way. Okay? Jill Scott. Whitney Houston. Don't get me started. But they have a way. You have singers. And then you have singers that they take you there. You feel it a little bit more. You know, you connect with the words a little bit more than you would have had this person sing the song. I love that. She said, no matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right, these are the pieces of me. And it's okay because sometimes I'm not going to always have it together. I'm not going to always be right. I'm not. I'm human. But you're going to feel the love. You're going to feel where I was coming from because I'm going to make sure you feel it. I'm going to put what I put behind my words with a little spice, with a little something that might not be nice. But guess what? It's true. It's authentic. It's from me. And I feel it. I'm giving you the real me. And you take it, you live it. But these are the pieces of me, okay? The chorus. So when you look at my face, you got to know that I'm made of everything, love, and pain. Like every woman I know, I'm complicated for sure, but when I love till there's no more. And then it's the bridge for me. I miss bridges, okay? Shout out to Michelle Williams. As the pieces of me start to unfold, now I start to understand all that I am. A woman not afraid to be strong. Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Turn the volume down. Sorry. But Ledisi girl. Ledisi. You good. You sang this song. You really did. But you got to understand, that was so powerful. She said, as the pieces of me start to unfold, you catching the pieces, they dropping. Now I start to understand all that I am. I see who I am, baby. The pieces showing me everything I need to know. I'm a woman that's not afraid to be strong. And it's okay. Sometimes you got people, men, the world, they try to make women be like, oh, so helpless. Oh, I need you. And let's be real. We all need somebody. We're human. We need passion. We need love. We need all of the good stuff. But y'all got to understand that women can hold their own. We are strong. We are strong. We know our power. We are acceptive now of our power. Like, it's not a bad thing to us anymore. You can't say, oh, she's a strong black woman. She does this, does that. It's like, I am, but I'm also human. So if it starts to like be too much for me, I'm going to say something. But that doesn't take away from me being strong. I am, but I'm also human. So if I start to have like a moment where I'm breaking down, understand that. But don't try to play me like I'm, a sucker, because I'm not. I'm not. Not at all. But I am human. And these are the pieces of me, okay? Shout out to Ledisi. I love Ledisi, like I said. Y'all be sure to check her out. She is on tour right now. I really appreciate this song, what it means to me. I was so torn, like Latoya Luckett. I wanted to do like this song, and I wanted to do Alright, because that's another Ledisi song that I love. I Blame You. People keep asking about the show. She said, they say I'm walking different, talking different. It's like all of me. What has changed? The magic that's in my eye. What you can't? I can no longer hide when they look at me. What they really see is the love you got me feeling like I'm dancing on the ceiling. I can hardly breathe, 'cause you're all I need. So when they ask me why I'm smiling like a fool, I blame you. Okay? Shout out to you, Ledisi, because you be singing these songs, okay? A beautiful soul. I love Ledisi. Always want Ledisi to win. Shout out to Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony for producing, writing this song. Amazing. Shout out to you, Ledisi. This is classic. And this is why I love R&B and soul, because the way y'all pull on our heartstrings is crazy. But we appreciate it, because y'all help us get through some of the roughest and toughest times of our lives. And we appreciate you for it. And thank y'all. I love music. You know I love music, right? In my Mary J. Blige voice. I love it. Thank y'all for listening. I hope I didn't blow y'all eardrums, okay? Because I'm not a singer, but I had that in my heart and I had to get it out, okay? You had to release, okay? Don't hold it. Release, okay? But be sure to follow me on Instagram, on the TikTok, on the Twitter. Where else? Did I say Instagram? Yeah, I did. Follow me at Kim AK Brand. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kim A Presents. Green means go, because it does. Yeah, and stay tuned, y'all. I got some good things coming. God is so good. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you cannot do, okay? Don't let them tell you what you cannot do just because it's never been done. You just let them watch you do what they cannot do, and just tell them I got one. Okay, sorry. I got that. Shout out to Anthony Brown. But yeah, follow me. I'll be sure to follow back. Support y'all. Like, share, please share. I love y'all so much. And have a good week. Be safe. Be positive. Please don't contribute to someone else's downfall. Be a blessing. Like, seriously. See y'all.